Right, so while I'm away, or during term 3, you'll be looking at the nationally significant product. If you have a look on Moodle, this is what you'll see: 3.2 nationally significant product, and straight under it 3.4, which is explain the market requirements and the production process for a nationally significant primary product. Now you need to know about two products, but if you've already studied one locally important product that is also a nationally important product, you should be well covered. So can I first point you to the standard? We'll have a look at that. If we click on that, we go straight to the standard for 3.2. This is investigate the production and the marketing. So the production is how do you make this product, and the marketing of it, how do you sell this product. It must be nationally significant. So it's got to come from this list over the page. I'll just turn that over there. You can choose any one of these products. If you want to choose something that's outside this particular brief here, the agriculture or the horticulture, do ask me, send a message to me, but generally speaking there's pretty good coverage there of all of the different nationally significant primary product. It's a nationally significant primary product is one that earns significant export earnings in a unprocessed and a processed form. So that if they were talking about milk, for example, you would talk about raw milk, but you wouldn't necessarily be exporting that overseas. You would probably make milk powder or cheese out of it. So it's earning significant export earnings. Right, so those are the products that you can choose from. If I just go back to that front page for a start again, you can see it's worth 4 credits, this internal. You have to use a range of information gathering techniques to collect relevant detailed information. Now a range means 3 or more different techniques. So you have to go back and think about how you're going to collect the information that you need. I'll turn over the page again. If you look at point 3 there, the information gathering techniques must include at least 3 from the following: doing surveys, interviews with the growers or processors, practical investigations or experiments or field trials, computer-based simulation models, or secondary data, which is like from texts, if you're reading from text books or the internet, etc. So it's got to be relevant. That means it's got to be up to date and accurate and fits the purpose of the investigation. To be detailed, you need depth and breadth of information. So you've got to use 3 information gathering techniques. Go back to the first page again. You've got to report on aspects of production and an aspect of marketing. So at least 2 aspects of production. So if, for example, you're doing carrots, you would choose perhaps fertilizing and perhaps pest control. And if you're looking at carrots again, an aspect of marketing, you have to choose from these aspects over the page here. The aspects of production could be site selection, establishment, management practices used in production until the product leaves the grower's control. So I think I clicked onto the wrong thing there. An aspect of marketing, seasonality, prices, quantity available, product attributes. So you might decide that you want to choose consumer preferences. So you would look at how your aspect of production affected the aspect of marketing. So in your aspect of production, it could be the selection of the right kind of carrot would suit the consumer preferences. So you need 2 aspects of production and 1 aspect of marketing. I have a look at the actual, no, I'll go back to the first page again, because you need to analyse the information and draw valid conclusions linking aspects of production to an aspect of marketing. So you look at the information that you've found and decide what aspects of production affect the aspects of marketing. I want to show you the actual assessment that I have loaded for you. I'll go back to the Moodle page. Here's the Moodle page, and you can see 3.2 assessment. Now what I've done there is actually prepare that so it is ready for tomatoes. When you download this, you can alter it. So it may be that you decide you're going to do beef, for example. And as you work through that instruction sheet, every time you see tomatoes, you need to change it to beef. You're given one term to collect the information. You must make a written report at the end of it, and it must be every time you see tomatoes, write your product in. You've got to keep a diary as well. You've got to work, you can work with other people to gather your information, but when you analyse and present your report, it's got to be your work. So this is a planning sheet, the second part of it. This is where you choose your two aspects of production. So if it was fertilising and pest control, that's, you would write that in there. The aspect of marketing, if it was cultivar selection, you would write that in there. And then under here you have to write the 3 different information gathering techniques you're going to use. 1, 2 and 3. So it could be that you're using, the internet, could be that you're using a grower, and it could be that you're doing a field trial on it yourself. Let's go down a little bit further. This is just a table where you can record some information. You have to choose here your aspects of production or marketing. You would remember 2 aspects of production, 1 of marketing, and just a table for you to collect information in. So there is a checklist to make sure that you cover all of those things in your report, and that you analyse the information, you draw valid conclusions, and you justify, and that will be the 3 different standards for your credits. So that is the actual assessment. While you're finding out all of that information, you should also be thinking about 3.4, which is the external, one of the exams that you have to sit. And that one you have to explain the market requirements. What does the market want out of your product, and what is the production process for a nationally significant primary product? So you have to start at the beginning, say what the farmer, the grower, whoever has to do to produce this product, and what are the market requirements that he's aiming for. Once you have got all of that information, you can use it in your internal as well as your external. I have put the standard up for that as well, so we'll just have a quick look at it. I've loaded it already. You have to explain the market requirements and explain the production process needed to meet the market requirements. So that's, you can see it's very similar in detail. I'll just whip back because I think I've missed a page there and not showed you page 2. There's your nationally significant products. There's your market requirements that you're looking at. Market opportunity, who are you going to sell it to? Is it overseas? Is it locally? Is it for a niche market, a particular little small market, which probably wouldn't be a nationally important one unless it was getting big money. And a niche market is supposed to be small volume and high money. You can see the management practices are all listed there, so you choose which ones you want to. Right, I hope that's explained to you I'll go back to Moodle. The requirements for the assessment for this term. There's a lot of information here. There's a whole lot of information on that marketing PDF that I'm pointing to right now. It's about selling our products and what is marketing, why is it important, what kind of things do we have to be aware of. If you're marketing stuff overseas, you have to be aware of political interventions, and there is a little political intervention worksheet there and a drop box for you to put it into. This particular information is set up for tomatoes and potatoes, but you might decide to do something different. Right, I think that you should understand from there. We'll just